What's up, everybody? This is Jessica Bordelon, Realtor with Berkshire Hathaway here in New Orleans. And once again, we're continuing the series where we learn about what to look for when you're shopping for a home. And in this particular picture right here, what we notice is you just never know what you're going to see under a house. And every time I do this part of my process of analyzing a home, I'm always aware that I don't know what the hell I'm going to see down here. So what we see here is they just discarded an old door. For what reason? Nobody knows. But the good news is it's not causing any damage. Now, before we get into the juicy stuff, I just want to remind you guys to be sure to save this video, whatever platform you're watching it on. Save it for future reference. This is part of a series with Realtor for Louisiana. So save my hashtag, Realtor for Louisiana, and save this video so that you can save it for future reference so that anytime you want to refer back to it, it's accessible to you. Now, in this photo right here, we have a different situation. Now, number one, if you notice, there's a random discarded old bug treatment thing, and that's typically what I see here. It looks like it's a spray that was used probably to get rid of fleas or something like that, or garden pests, and then they just discarded it right there. But let's zoom in a little closer. What you see right here is evidence of a damaged pier. Now, this is important because it can be repaired. But the question becomes, during the inspection, are there any signs of wear and tear because this pier is damaged? So you can see here, we can see light on the other side. So not only is it cracked, it's all the way through. So this is a warning sign that it hasn't been tended to if it's gotten to this point. Usually we see a little bit of deterioration in the piers over time, but this is pretty significant. And so my first question would be for the inspector, can we make sure that nothing else has been affected above it? And how much is it going to be to fix it? Now, I do have foundation contractors who are more than happy to come out and do an assessment, and I trust them because I know how honest they are with their assessments. If there's no need to do work, they're going to let you know that. They've done that for some of my clients in the past. But in this case right here, we already know that something has to be done. And they're going to give you a very reasonable quote so that you know beforehand whether or not this is the property for you. Once again, guys, this is Jessica Bordelon, Realtor with Berkshire Hathaway in New Orleans, and I am here to help you make sure that you understand how to assess a property and what inspectors to bring in and what experts are you going to need to make sure that you're making the right home or investment purchase. If you're interested in learning more, be sure, once again, to save this video so that way you can have access to it anytime you need.